Okay, lesson 2. I want to share with you a really cool little exercise that Joe Satriani shared with me in an interview I did with him one time. And it's a cool little technique that he used to use where perhaps he's stuck in an airport somewhere, he's got nothing but his guitar, and he can get a little modal practice in and applying the modes. And here's a cool thing you can do. He told me that you would take and maybe play your low E string open, let it ring as if it's your bass note, your bass player, and then come up on the top of the guitar. I'm going to be up here at the 12th fret, and I'm going to play in the E Phrygian mode. And it has that very Spanish kind of sound that is the Phrygian mode. That Phrygian mode is very well known for that sound. And that mode gets its real distinct sound from that F-E move, okay? Sounds like a bullfight's about to break out, right? Okay, Joe told me he would then hit that low E note again, but this time he'd play a different scale pattern. He wouldn't use that same E Phrygian pattern. He'd go ahead and play, let's say, E major. Sounds totally different than Phrygian. In fact, he described it as flavors, which really made a lot of sense to me when he described it to me that way. I'd never really thought of it that way. Each mode is like a flavor, and if you get comfortable hearing that flavor, then you really start to understand modes and get to use them. Here's another one. I'm going to play that low E note, and I'm going to play E Dorian. When you start mixing up these modes like this, you really start to understand it. You hear the flavors. Let me do it a little quicker. Okay, so I just went through Phrygian, Major, and Dorian, and you start practicing like that, and you start doing that kind of thing, you'll really understand what modes are all about. And once you can get there, and if you do the work to be comfortable playing in each different mode up and down the fretboard, now you've really opened up your musical palette, and you've really got some cool choices you can make. All right? Have fun with the modes. It's an endless journey.